Welcome back to this pick.
Welcome back to the show, you guys.
This is going to be our preview to Chargers and Patriots. Patriots are favored by 4. I actually got the Chargers winning this one. Bit of an upset. Reason why, a little bit. Reason why I think Chargers and the keys for them to win this game is I do think they're a more talented team. This New England team's not as talented as they've been in the past. Tom Brady hasn't played at an elite level. Granted, I definitely think he has a chance of being a really good quarterback in these playoffs. I think he might be saving a little bit of the juice for the latter part of the season, maybe. But the keys is I think they need to get pressure on Tom Brady. They need to make Sony Michel and my running game beat them. So, in my opinion, I think they need to do what they did against the Ravens and kind of have more of like a extra safety in to combat this quick passing that the Patriots love to do, make them run the ball. And Phil Rivers had to have a really good game. He cannot have a performance like he had in past postseasons games. He's had to really step up, play really well. Keenan Allen's had to play really well as well. Phil Rivers and Keenan Allen, my players of the game for the Chargers. For the Patriots, on the other hand, they need to establish a running game and run as much as they can. Keep that Chargers offense off the field. They cannot let Bosa and Ingram eat them alive like the Ravens did last week. And Tom Brady's going to play really well. Gronk is he's going to have a really good game. I kind of think maybe they're saving Gronk as well for this last part of the season as well. But I do think the Patriots, of course, have a coaching and quarterback advantage. Greatest coach and arguably the greatest quarterback ever. But yeah, man, I just think the Chargers win this game. Do not like it that it's in New England, so I'm really nervous. I understand why a lot of people had the Patriots winning. I understand the line. But I just think this Chargers team is so much more talented than the Patriots. And
Right.
yeah, Tom Brady's the GOAT, and he's the greatest of all time. But he hasn't been playing like this year. He's been kind of still a good quarterback, but not super duper elite.
Nowhere what we're used to him.
Yeah, so
being.
I think Phil Rivers is on his level right now. So I don't think the quarterback differentiate is that much. So I do again think the Chargers win this one.
Yeah, I also got the Chargers in this one as well. Yeah, I just don't feel the same vibe from the Patriots that we felt these many other years that they've been good. I just don't think they're well-rounded as they used to be either. Defense is very lackluster at best. The offensive players for the the Patriots, I mean, they got Hogan and all them, but they're just not elite to me. And Tom Brady's older, you guys got to think about that. He's getting older, and that arm ain't is what it used to be, and the body probably ain't what it used to be either. But I think he's still gonna have a pretty good game in this game. Tom Brady will, but I think that Chargers defense is gonna be swarming all over him, and I think that Chargers offense is gonna score enough points to get out of this victory, or get out of here with a victory. It's going to be tough, though, because they're playing in Foxborough, so it's going to be tough. That environment down there is just insane. It's just the atmosphere alone there is electrifying, and it's going to be a hectic game for Chargers if they let that crowd get to them. But if they play their game, try to shut down Tom Brady and get to him, I think Ingram, my players' game are going to be Ingram and Bosa. They had a really good game last weekend, and I think they're going to in this one. They got after who were they playing again last week?
The Chargers, they played the Ravens.
That's right. They were getting after Jackson, man, and it frustrating him a lot. And Tom Brady ain't no Lamar Jackson to escape out of that pocket if he needs to. He's a whole slow man now. So if they can stop him, then they definitely got a chance to win this game. Offensively, Chargers have to get a running game going. If they don't get a running game going, it's going to be a lot tougher. I still think they can get the W, but it's going to be a lot tougher. My player of the game for the Chargers on offense is going to be Gordon. I think he has to have a big game. running and receiving, because I think he's going to get a lot of passes. Because Philip Rivers does a lot of dink and dunks to him, so I think he's going to get a lot of passes in this game. But yeah, man, that's what I think is going to happen. Chargers going to frustrate Tom Brady, get to him, make this a rough day. Another big thing is Gordon ain't here no more for the Patriots, and he made a big difference. Whether if he was making a difference catching the ball, or he's making the difference on taking the double team or taking the best corner on that team. So that's what really hurts as well. I think they would have a little bit better of a chance this game if he was in it, but since he's out, man, I don't know. I don't think Gronk or any of them can make enough big plays to get over the hump of that Chargers defense. That Chargers is loaded on that defense, and yeah, I think they're gonna. The Patriots are gonna do a lot of dinking and dunking, but I think the Chargers are gonna shut that down. Once they try to use that too much, I think they're going to shut that down. But yeah, man, I think Philip Rivers is going to have a nice game. If he could stay upright, and that's definitely a W. If he gets harassed, and like he did against the Ravens in that regular season game, because that was the worst I've seen Philip this season. If he gets harassed like that, it might be a rough day for the Chargers. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Philip's going to have a good game and get those passes to those receivers. And I think Antonio Gates is actually going to catch a couple touchdowns in this one. He's kind of been catching quite a bit of passes here lately, so I think he's going to come up big in this one and be the better tight end actually out of the two, out of those guys. But yeah, man, I think Chargers going to win this one by a touchdown or so.
And players of the game for Patriots is going to be Sony Michel and Gilmore.
What do you think he's going to do more? Catch the ball or run it?
Who?
Sony?
I think he needs to do both, honestly.
Yeah.
He's had to have a really big game.
Yeah.
And when we say player of the game is person that I think either is going to have a really good game or needs to have a really good game.
Yeah.
So that's all I really got to say about this game.
Excuse me, that'll do it for me. Could you please comment, like, subscribe? Of course, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. See you on the next one.